Going to talk about the Mandorla Almond. This is not supposed to be this size. I had to go back and double check. This is double the size that we have ever done. It's a double up, but look what we did. We brought it back at a $29.95 price point that we haven't seen since last year for Host Pick, back in stock, double up the size, 29-year anniversary price point, 5 interest-free credit card payments, only $5.99 to get home and free shipping and handling. And this is a customer pick. So I'm excited that you guys are here because a lot of us are getting ready for summer. And what does summer mean? We're showing off a little skin. When you start looking down at your skin and you're seeing lines, you're seeing wrinkles, you're seeing uneven skin tone and texture, you're seeing spring break 1997, you're seeing roughness on your elbows and your heels, you need a intense, nourishing hydrator that's not greasy, that doesn't have like a pungent kind of chemical or, you know, specific smell. This is light, airy, and delicate from that Avila almond from Sicily. And I'm gonna bring Skip in because he's probably fallen on the floor with the double up size and the $29.95 price point. How can we hold on to prices that we did for specials like a year ago when everything else in the world is going up, Skip? See? I knew it.
I was actually preoccupied because I had this in front of me, which is our normal size, 6.7 ounce, which is, I think, $45. No, it's $50. This first of all, forget everybody cream, forget anything you've ever tried in the world. This is nothing like anything you've ever tried in your life. I'll explain why in a second. We did this size once last year as a host pick. And it's sold out, right? 5,000 units. Yeah, I only have 2,000 units today, so I hope that you can take advantage. What we're doing though is this is double the size, so basically $100 worth of product for our anniversary 29. The price is purposely done to celebrate 29 years on HSN. Otherwise, you would never see this price ever unless it was a host pick, which is the only time it was last year in the month of June, sold out, all 5,000. This is double of one of the most unusual products you'll ever put on your body. I don't care if you're 10 years old, 110. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. We dedicated last year to celebrate one of the oldest rituals. Actually, all of Italy did by creating this product to commemorate what happened back in 800 AD. In Sicily, at a monastery, nuns had created the first ever almond honey paste, which today is still being done through this product the way it was done in 800 AD. Artisanally made, one of the most true to its form products ever. We call it the Mandorla paste. Actually, Mandorla means almond. And we have a video where we get one of the most sought after almonds in the world. And these women, these nuns would use pressure to press the oil out of the almonds and pour it into a jar. Then they would get organic honey and they would get the almonds and create a paste between the oil that they cold pressed, the almonds, and the honey. We followed the exact same method of production to create the first ever pure almond paste. We used a little more modern machine there, but you'll see we cold press the almond oil out. We grab the almonds. We add certified organic honey from Tuscany, Italy, and we create this almond paste. The world uses the almond paste in foods. We use it to create the first ever unbelievable body paste, body butter. It is the most precious thing you'll ever put on your skin. Your skin will love you for it. This almost has a perfect 5-star review from everybody who's ever tried it. Now, the first most important ingredients in here are shea butter is in here, certified organic shea butter, almond oil, cold pressed, never heated, never destroyed. All the elements of pure almond oil are in here. Cocoa seed butter, organic honey that we get to our factory from Tuscany, and we mixed with these almond oil and also almond extract. You saw the powdered almond. That's from crushing the almonds down. Then we also use virgin beeswax in here and vitamin C. This has the fragrance of nature. It is so luxurious. It is kept in this darker container. It is to commemorate a very special tradition in Italy. We're not the only ones who made special products for this, but we're the only ones who recreated the paste that the nuns did in the nunnery back in 800 AD. I think this is only sold in the most exclusive high-end stores in Italy. You're the only one in the world to have the 400 ml size. It is
Huge.
exclusively for HSN. There are literally 2,500 of these in the world. All of them are exclusively at HSN right now. If you don't get this, you will miss one of the most unbelievable, innovative experiences where we really take artisanally done a product, nature, and mix it with the best of science. A lot of people always say nature and science. This is literally nature and science brought together in one of the most almost religious experiences, spiritual
Yeah.
experiences that you will ever have using a product. It's nothing like you've
It's
ever tried
nothing.
before.
No, the consistency is so decadent and rich, but it's not greasy. It doesn't leave a film.
No.
It doesn't leave, it doesn't feel like a paste, like when you think of a paste, you're like, oh, that's gonna leave a residue. No, your skin literally drinks it up. And think about how much product you need, a very, very small amount for a large part of your body. And you're gonna wanna put this all over your body. And I want you to think about the parch feeling that you get when you're outside and you're sweating, you go inside and there's air conditioning, or you've been to the beach, or you've been to the pool, or maybe your skin is just thinner, it's drier, it's more fragile. In 1 hour, 1 hour, we're gonna deliver an instrumentally proved 32% increase in hydration. Again, think about that raisin that is kind of shriveled up and lost all of that plump juiciness versus the grape, right? When you think about the Avila almond and how rare and how specifically just decadently used to bake with, that is that incredible powerhouse ingredient that Perlier is harnessing that old
Yeah,
artisanal way. But Skip, I want to talk about the fragrance because
sure.
it's almost like a whisper of no fragrance. It's so
No,
light
this
and
is
delicate.
it's it's because it's the true ingredients, right?
The
When you
almond.
take true ingredients, when you're cooking, for
So
example, there is no synthetic
good.
fragrance to it. There is no like made up scent to it. This is nature captured in a bottle. We tried to, again, all of Italy commemorated this occasion because so much came from this discovery of mixing such simple foods together. They became, the almond paste, cold pressed, the almond crushed, mixed with the honey is the basis of one of Italy's most famous desserts. It also is the basis for care of the body internally, externally. We made mandorla paste. It is the most luxurious, the most decadent experience your skin will ever be treated to. This is like going more than just a spa. This is going to like a six-star hotel and them making something behind the hotel from natural elements, from things that they grow to bring to you an experience that you can never get anywhere else. We bottled that experience from Sicily and we're bringing it to you today. All 100% collected in Sicily and in Tuscany, brought to our facility in Venice, made by us under our control. We can stop machines and pour the honey in during the cooling process so the heat doesn't destroy anything. We then cold process, collect the almond oil, which is a very unstable ingredient. Most people wouldn't just use cold pressed almond oil. We use that in there to bring you that rich vitamin E to your skin. We then use all of the almond crushed and form a paste as the foundation of this item before adding certified organic shea butter, before adding cocoa seed butter, before adding virgin beeswax to it. This, again, bar none,
I know.
the best
It's the
product you
best.
will put on.
Which
Look at, I sell 1,000 other body products. Why would I
this
sacrifice the reputation of all of my
it's
other body
true.
products to this? Because this is the best we
But this
make. There's nothing else.
consistency, this formula, the results are just so far superior. I mean, it really is. Think
Oh,
about, this is not mass produced in some big factory where a bunch of chemicals are pouring it. We're talking about that like food grade Avila almond that has been cold
mhm.
pressed. You're talking about that Italian, history that we love so much. And this is the double size. Normally it is the 200
Correct.
ml and
Here's,
it should be like
look,
$50. We're giving you 400 ml, which for those of us in the States, that's 13.5 ounces. So it's double up the size at a 60% off savings to our price. And that is matching what we did last year for a host who selected this. It sold out in one airing, and that was a special small batch. We have one more special small batch. This will never be repeated again. Again, just really honoring the 29 years of having Perlier bring us their most exquisite formulas. This is in a league of its own, Skip. This is something that can't be duplicated, can't be replicated, and quite frankly, really is that special treat. Think about Mother's Day. Think about Father's Day. Think about the doctors in your life, the teachers in your life. This is more, like you said, more than a spa treatment. This is that self-care moment that goes so much further.
I was going to say, don't think about anybody but yourself. This is not a shareable product. I never say that. I never say that. This is not a shareable product. $50 made in Italy, 60-day supply, double the size. Do the math. Do the math. Double the size to celebrate our 29th anniversary. And again, Perlier has a tradition of Bath and Body. We made Bath and Body before we ever made skincare. Honey has been our focus. White almond has been our focus. We launched honey over 80 years ago, Honey Bath and Body. I'm 57 years old. There's pictures of me in my bathtub using Perlier honey when I was 1 and 2 years old. I mean, this is something that wouldn't have never lasted this time if the product wasn't as great as it was. But this product here has more of our love, more of our heart, more of our passion, more of our science than probably most of the products we've ever created before.
I hate to interrupt you, Skip, but we are so insanely busy on the phone lines. In fact, I think more than 600 have been spoken for. We have hundreds of you trying to place your order. I just want to do a little bit of business for those of you that are like, how do I get it home? How do I try it? What does this mean? Everybody gets that sale price. Everybody gets flexible payments, which means you can take any major credit card, Visa, MasterCard, debit cards, whatever you want. $5.99 today. We send you the whole tub. We send you the whole double up size tub, and you get to take time to pay it off. So if you're buying multiples, because Skip may not be in the gift giving mood, but I am, one for you, because it's going to last you months and months and months. One for mom, one for dad, one, again, teachers, sisters, new moms. You have 30 days. You could gift it. You can try it. If for some reason you love it, you could send it back, but we do not have auto ship on this. When this small artisanal batch is done, it's gone. It's not coming back at this size. It's definitely not coming back at this price. And you made it a customer pick when it was $80. A customer pick when it was more expensive. Because when you put it on your body, we haven't even got to the clinical proven tested results, Skip. Like,
no,
yes, it feels good. But I do.
I don't care. I really don't care. Look, I have to tell you, there's 2,500 available.
During
this presentation, which is our first presentation, there'll only be half of those gone, right? Half of them will be gone in our presentation. We have 4 hours on Sunday. This hour was added 2 days ago. This was not planned. This was not supposed to be in Valerie's hour. No one even knows we're probably on together right now, Valerie. To be able to get it before our weekend show on Sunday is truly magnificent. I promise you, I cannot get 100,000 of these. It took me a year, 1 whole year, to produce 10,000 of these that were a weekly deal drop that sold out last February. It took me 1 year to produce the 6.7 ounce to get you that.
That's how I
love
feel.
That. That's so cute.
That's how I feel about you guys for doing this for my show today. That's supposed to be an eye, a heart, and you. And that's how everybody.
No, it either looks like that or a Chinese symbol for "I love you."
Okay, well, whichever way, and guess what? It's silky, soft, smooth. But what I wanted to point out from a vanity perspective, clinically shown to firm your skin, to improve the elasticity of your skin, of course, deposit incredible intense moisture to your skin.
When you put this on your skin, you know you're using something different. You know your skin feels it. It doesn't linger. It goes into your skin. Your skin will help from the inside out. Yeah, no, it's one of the most exceptional experiences.
The warmth of your skin.
I don't call it a body cream. In Italian, it's called una pasta di mandorla.
It sounded like you just ordered dinner. Did you just order dinner?
No, non ho preso. Se no prendo gli spaghetti alla bolognese o si può fare forse una